Well, hi everybody, it's Doug. So, got a lot of little things to cover here. First of all, this is like old news for most people because they've seen it on other channels, but I did get my sticker and my patch for the Blue Whale Lock Sport Challenge, and I got the gold star for finishing in under 10 minutes. Bandito Brandino 07 is the person who provided these things and sponsored the whole thing. So thank you, Bandito Brandino. Cool, and I'm looking forward to more of these sorts of things. Meantime, I've been doing a little bit of shopping, and by the way, we'll end with picking on this one. Doing a little shopping, not a lot lately, but I stumbled on this beauty. This is a Corbin, and all I could find was this one page from a 1912 catalog. You'll notice in the catalog, the logo is just sort of the letters spelled out, where here it seems to be a genuine sort of Corbin logo. So that must have evolved sometime after 1912, but this is kind of a cool lock because it's got that fat body, and this is of course a pin tumbler. This is a Corbin branded key. I don't think it is necessarily original, but when I got this thing off of eBay, and they had advertised that it used to work but doesn't work anymore. And I know with these Corbins, they seem to be notorious for the top pins getting bound up. So I boiled it in some water and Dawn washing liquid. That did not help. I then went on to use Houdini lock lube. Still no luck. Finally went with like a 3-in-1 oil and got that deep into the Bible, and that finally solved the problem. So got myself a very cool antique working lock. Interestingly, he provided a second key, a copy of the first one, and when you lay them side by side, they seem to be absolutely identical, but the second one doesn't work. I'm guessing that maybe there's a little hitch here, so I'm guessing that maybe this was already cut just a little bit too deep, and maybe needs a shallower key. So there is my neat Corbin 1912-ish, call it 1920 at latest, cool padlock. So there we go. Finally, it is time to pick our American 5200. This one I've picked many times before and opened up, but we have our key there and a nice low pin in front that does definitely make it more interesting to pick. But I have read in the online Reddits that this is the exact same core as you'd find in an 1100, but maybe it's the metal body. It picks a lot differently to me. However, there is one main factor, and I always recommend understanding this, is that there seems to be one pin that needs to be picked first before anything else is going to happen. And actually, I remember when I got these things, I got two of these locks. Honest to God, I think I'd only been picking for, I don't know, a couple of months, and it felt like there were no pins in there whatsoever. I couldn't find the pins. I couldn't figure out where I was going. It was an interesting slog, but I finally did get the feel for it, and was able to find that commonality. So again, what we're looking for is that first pin to give a solid click. And again, I'm just kind of moseying around in there and I don't find anything, but I know this lock well, so I'll save you guys the time. And if you'll give a listen, whoops, getting just the right tension is the tricky part. There it is, the nice solid click on pin 1. Now we stumble back to pin 2, nothing happening. Oh, there we go, nice click on 2. If you heard it, neat little snappy clicks. Down to 3, I don't see any movement happening, but it may be an already unnecessary to set pin. There's 4 is kind of counter. Sometimes these pins, you need to relax the tension just a tiny bit just to get them to sort of settle in and deal with oversets, because they seem to be very easy to overset. Okay, pin 5 really wants to set. I heard a click. I had to relax my tension and revisit pins, let's see, 2. Remember that low pin in front. 3, 4. Okay, and sometimes you just got to relax and start it again, which I will. Pin 1, snap on pin 2. Oh, big snap on pin 3. Pin 4. There's pin 5. So sometimes it is well worth undoing or basically dropping and starting again, because oversets are very, very easy with these sorts of tiny pin locks, the American lock. So there you go. Thank you everybody for joining us. There's our new addition to the collection, that beautiful Corbin, and a pick on an American lock today. And thank you again, Bandito Brandino, for your Blue Whale Challenge. Take care, everybody. Please do drop a thumbs up. Please comment if you have anything to say, and we look forward to hearing from you guys again. Thanks for joining me.